Okay.
My webisode is going to be a horror, and the main character in it is a girl, a child, and she's Victorian, and she's going to be dressed in a white dress, and she's between the ages of 5 to 10, and she'll be a ghost. It's going to be set at the Holy Ghost Ruins at dusk, which is in Basingstoke. The storyline is there are 7 teenagers camping at the ruins. The child dissolves when she sees the teenagers. As soon as she's dissolved and seen the teenagers, there's a scene where she's sat in a circle, humming and lighting candles. She starts talking to an invisible object. This scene might be outside, or we might green screen it, depending on where's best for the scene and the weather. There'll be children's drawings on the wall. The child will always have a teddy bear through her, dragging it along behind her. For the backup child, if we can't find an actual child, we're going to use Harry, because she's tiny, so she'll be our backup child. After she's finished talking to the spirit and surrounded by candles, it goes to teenagers sitting around a campfire, telling ghost stories. One teenager spots the child, and before anyone else sees her, she dissolves. The teenagers are reluctant to believe him when he says he's seen a child, but they go looking for her and can't find her. They go to sleep that night and wake up, and the teenager that saw her originally is gone. The process repeats itself, but only to the boys at first. The little girl, every time one of the teenage boys sees the girl, they'll disappear. The little girl leaves the girls alone, and once the girls are all alone, they feel very freaked out, and slowly, one by one, they disappear until only one is left. The child has picked this girl, the one that's left, out from the beginning, because she looks motherly and sensible, and she keeps calm throughout the night. And throughout the video, there's like, the child is always sort of there. She's looking at this teenager, but this girl has never seen her before, hasn't noticed her. The child appears, there's wind, and you can like hear her humming, and the last teenage girl looks really confused, and she's looking around, and the child appears in front of her, humming, and loudly whispers, "Will you be my mummy?" Dramatic music, and fades straight to black or white, depends what colour the child is wearing. And it would just be like one loud sort of boom at the end. The film's going to be, every time the child's on, everything goes silent if she's in the scene. When it's just the teenagers, they're talking and laughing and having fun, and it would be like they're disturbing the peace of where she lives. Whenever the girl's talking, she's always in a whisper. It's really quiet, and like she doesn't want to disturb anything. Throughout the webisode, the child's voice will be playing through the wind, so like you'll hear giggles, and the teenagers can sort of look around and they'll think, oh no, it's just the wind, but it'll be giggles and whispers and stuff like, oh, will you be my mummy? And that's sort of our idea so far.